half by a metre and a third. And it's not even close to that size. It's not even close to that size. It is 25 centimeters short in every direction than its posted size. So I complained to Amazon over their text chat thing. And I had some pictures. I took some pictures of it next to the shed base next to my tape measure. And they agreed, just like, yeah, that's not the size that it was mentioned. Do you want to send it back? It's like, well, I've halfway put it together now. But I said, well, I've put some of it together. I can't really take it apart and put it back in the box because, stuff, innit? And while I was chatting with the person, I don't know their gender, when I was chatting with the Amazon service person, this is the shed, yeah. Ludicrously smaller than the Amazon thing. 9 inches in both directions, smaller than listed, than specified. So, complain to Amazon. Now you caught up. And so, mentioned to the micro shed, yeah, absolutely. I mentioned to Amazon that, like, if it was double this size, it might be a usable dimension. If I was to buy another one and just weld them together, that would probably be big enough. So bless them, the Amazon customer support person just went, well, look, we'll give you want to order another one, do you want to say half the price of it? So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I've spent the last 3 days on the sly, not mentioning it to anybody, just in case it went terribly wrong, stitching 2 sheds together to make 1 shed. And I've almost finished. And honestly, it went way better. You're bolting together. We are indeed bolting together 2 sheds. That's exactly what we're doing. But the shed had 1 roof like that. So I made the other one backwards deliberately and did that. So now I've got a Apex shed and a whole bunch of metal left over because I didn't need like the front of one of the sheds and the back of the other shed. So I've got loads of shed bits. Oh, so it's 13.5, feels like 7.4. I'll tear your arm off for that. It's 25 degrees in it. So now I have a 1.5 meter square shed in my garden, and it's looking pretty rad. I have done some jazz metal work in that I've put the door on the other way so it opens the way I wanted it to. I've converted that. I've angle ground that. I riveted that to that when it shouldn't be riveted to that, and I've come out with it. I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. Other than the fact I needed to buy some roof flashing tape to cover up the joint between the Apex. Honestly, everything turned out better than expected. I'm pretty pleased with it. I got some wood for the floor yesterday, and the offcuts of this stuff, the offcuts of all of this, I can go around the walls with. And yeah, all in all, would you like to see my shed? Let's unclip you. And put my shoes on. I say shoes. Put my AliExpress Crocs on. Let's go. The problem with these Crocs, right? My problem with these Crocs is that I don't have any socks on and they're new. So they make a tremendous amount of farty noises. So if you hear any farty noises, it's the shoes, not me. Just want to be clear. On that. Just want to make sure you all understand. Yeah, look, she's still here. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with you. I don't get paid enough to deal with gremlins. So anyway, look, here we go. Here's the shed. I've changed cameras so the bitrate will go all crappy now, but so here we go. Look, this is the new shed. As you can see, it's a handsome thing. Made a little thingy for it. You like savoury type drinks, your dirty martinis, Bloody Marys, and